Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Reborn. Um, wow, I feel pretty good about that last episode. Anyways, in the last episode, we essentially were taking advantage of our unyielding strength to defeat Team Meteor. We were hypnotized by Hypno and used to fight some of our greatest friends, it would seem. Um, First, it started with uh, Shelly and Can, who were hypnotized themselves. But then it turned. We were forced to fight. I believe it's Luna, Radimus, and Sarah. The other three trainers are in a really hard fight, but we overcame it relatively painlessly. So now we're existing in the void. At least that's my understanding of where we are right now. Anyway, though, if you guys are enjoying the playthrough, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. There's going to be a lot of talking this episode, so get ready. I hope my voice is ready. Also, I have some people at my home doing some work, so there may be some weird cuts, but I trust I'll try and edit out anything too jarring, but for the most part, there's just going to be some weird cuts here and there. So let's get into this. There's a lot to say. And oh man. Station Master here. We've got our boarding passes. Another one from Reborn City, huh? They sure have been pushing that new league. Just between you and me, that old battered fence post I hear Reborn City is kind of a dump. Why anyone would want to go there is beyond me. And yet, a bunch of you ambitious trainer type folk have been heading out in droves. Off you go now. Train's leaving any minute. So this is let's see. So we're getting a run through. And then we got pushed out of the train and survived. While the other protagonists are cut off because they were all killed. That's kind of depressing. Julia. So you're Belle. I'm Julia, captain of the Cheer and Pep, and all things bubbly and bright. Pop quiz. Are you going to take on the Born League? Correct. That was the only thing you could ever do anyway. I'll be looking forward to your challenge, so go on. Get down to the Grand Hall already. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a recap of sorts. Though. Hey, are you Belle? I'm Kiki. Wait, what? I'm Kiki? It's a pleasure to meet you, but is everything okay? I heard something happened at the station. Well, you're here, so I guess you're alright. Your name is Victoria. Why did she say I'm Kiki? I may ask that I bring you in for salvation, too. Don't worry, it shouldn't take too long. Let's go inside. Salvation? What? What deliverance does she try to supply me with? Okay. I picked Chimchar. Do we go back now? Yeah. Hey, you're cute. You come around here often? Just kidding. Man, Belle, I'm so glad to see you. I mean, I thought I had stars in my eyes, but I guess it's just you. But really, I've been wandering around here for... this is actually Kane. Here for a while, and I was starting to get worried. I have no idea how I got here or what's going on. But what do you say we stick together until we figure out what's in this place? Then again, there's only one path, so I guess won't be hard. Come on, let's go. What? Hi, Belle. Welcome to the super duper ultra... Just ignore all the super lame reality junk. I need more banners, streamers, and... Well, way to cover up the persisting revelation that the best years of my life are already behind me from now on and everything is an inevitable decline. Julia, please. Who cares? Anyway, don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're the one he chose. As former captain cheerleader, I have to convince myself that the Onyx Trainer School... Oh, this is her gym leader speech. I'm not going to read all of this just because I know there's a lot to read this episode. Belle, a little birdie told me you were coming here to challenge my sister. Okay, yeah. This is when we were, I'm just going to call out to what it's referencing. This is when we were trying to battle Florina and he locked us out. Yeah. Please notice. What the hell? Shelly and Cal. Did he hit her? And he hit him. What are you doing, you stupid creep? Let go of me already. Oh, here we go. This is when the orphanage and stuff was going on. Do you really think you can get away with this, you dirty old man? She scratched me. Restrain her. Make that 100,000. I mean, 100 volts instead. 110. Almost at 100,000. She'd be dead. Now, Heather, just hold still. Jeez. Oh, it was you. Your light shines brightest in the darkness after all. So make sure you never ever stop shining, no matter what happens. I know this is a little backwards, but just hang in there, okay? She should open a path for you. Unless... Hey, Belle. If two stars falling past like ships in the night, do you think they would wish upon each other? If that would happen, then which wish would win? Maybe we just have to chase them to the horizon to find out. Bro, this acid trip is not doing it for me. I'm not sure what I'm looking at right here. That Luna? That's what it looks like, but I can't quite tell. I imagine that's who that is. Oh geez, there you are. Is it really you this time? Right, I lost you before and I've been seeing some really weird stuff down here. Earlier I saw a version of you, but I think it was from the past. You didn't seem to even see me at all. It was pretty cold. But I thought we were going to stick together. No, that was actually me. I'm just naturally that abrasive. Listen, I keep feeling like there's something just behind me. So really stay close this time, okay? Let's go slow together. All right, then stop walking that way. Okay, I can't go that way. Am I wrong for looking for items in here? Welcome once more. I return as well, striking in perfect immobility with all the fury that my soul may harbor, because that is all I can amount to. Defeat the inner chaos. Did you think I was going to? I was only talking about Zen of the mind. I could be centered to zero. I could be centered to dead zero, and I will still end up. How is it? How is it fair that I had to be the one to go? How is it fair that my body had to be the one killing itself? I didn't ask for this. Did you think I was satisfied? Why am I getting jump scared by a Pokemon game, by the way? Do you think I didn't have dreams? Do you think I need a single goddamn thing about I knew a single goddamn thing about staying calm? Defeat the inner chaos? I am made of chaos, and there's nothing I can do about that. Unlike these whiny, self-absorbed children whose greatest problem is what their fucking hair looks like. They have no idea what it's like to wake up one day and suddenly hear that despite everything they have ever sought to do with their life, despite giving themselves to others every step of the way, despite surviving a family that communicated mainly in drugs and violence, despite having climbed over all of the shit of life just to make one goddamn oasis of serenity in the fucking ballistic world, the only reward you get is death. Tear my stomach open. Pick out my intestines. Grind them into dirt. My body would do it all on its own anyway. What does this have to do with anything that just happened? The only thing I ever taught was mercy, but no one could teach that to me. Like, what does this have to do with what? I mean, is this some sort of like Inception? Like, I'm a bit confused as to why we're seeing all of this, and we're getting this bloated ass recap. Please stop fighting. Please come back. I'll clean my room and won't complain anymore. I'll do anything I need to. Just please love each other again. Why am I seeing everyone's problems? So you finally left too, huh? I know I'm a toxic person, but you could at least say bye first. But I guess that's just what I deserve. What part of you is actually toxic? Aya hasn't been the slightest bit toxic this whole game. You know, it really is just you, isn't it? This place is running me a bit ragged, and not in a good way. If I keep seeing things about you, probably you've seen some things about me too. To be honest, I'd rather just forget about most of that stuff. Well, obviously that's why I ran. But then the only place I ever ran was in circles. I guess it's hard to do anything else when you don't know where to go. Hey, Belle, do you know what you want to do in the future? Like, after all this is over? Yeah, I'm going to the avian region. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm sure you guys wondering about Pokemon Desolation. I got a surprise for you guys when it comes to that game. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. So many people seem like they're cut out, and they're just cut out and set on whatever it is they want to do. But I was never like that. I can barely settle on a romantic partner. Even when how much I joke and flirt about that stuff, it's just a way of keeping myself safe from commitments and disappointment, understandable. If those are even any different, who knows? Maybe one day I could find somewhere I actually can feel like I belong. Place or person, either way. But I've gotten around enough to know that I'm the problem, not them. Even if they do nothing wrong, even if they do nothing wrong, I still feel like I can stay. But hey, everyone's a little bit broken, right? And some pieces just don't fit together, no matter how much lotion. Okay. Maybe just this time I'll stop running. So you're just gonna stand there, or, well, you know, we probably don't have the same paths. Is this Heather? We meet again. I have no intention of extending to you the same mercy as when we last met. I'm here to reclaim what has been stolen from me. Lizzie. I will do what must be done for your sake. Who the hell is Lizzie? What is... Blast that feral woman, and blast her husband twice. History cares nothing for hopeless romanticism. He is naive as I have been. For neither did his history care for its own study. I only need to recover the scars I carved, not earn my own. But I understand now. Reality accepts nothing less than full commitment and sacrifice. Those unwilling to choose the path have it chosen for them. Then there's only one road left to walk. Ironic. Perhaps this loss was just what I needed to glean the way. How funny. You thought you were strong together, and here you are now. Oh, I've heard this before. Let this be a lesson. Numbers do not help. Friends do not help. Nothing ever helps. No one ever helps. No one ever helps. Lynn, I'll fight you in the street right now, straight up. Fuck Pokemon. Fist fight. You and me. Then we got this dirtle. Once upon a time, a melt of meteors swept across the universe, but one day one of those little meteors decided she wanted to go further than any of the others ever had. So she kicked up her trail and revved up her space dust, and off she went, sailing far, far away across the galaxy, further than all her best friends, further than all her loving family, further than any meteor had ever known it was possible to even go. And when she was very, very tired of flying so far away, she found a little planet she liked, and she thought that she would finally rest. So the little meteor started to descend to the planet's surface, but that planet's atmosphere was so hot, it was so thick, and the little meteor was so exhausted from flying so many millions and millions of moons across space that she burnt right up in the sky. And do you know what happened? All the people on that planet looked up and they said, "Look, a shooting star. Let's make a wish." And so everyone on that little planet, which had scarcely seen such a star in its life, wished. and wished and wished and wished with all their might. And those people smiled and knew hope like they had never known before and felt happy. And by the time it would have come to the surface, there was nothing of the little meteor left at all. It had all poof vanished. And even though it disappeared from the world forever, do you know what that little meteor did? It lived happily ever after, in the joy it brought, and the heart it touched, and the smiles it inspired in its final moments as a shooting star. So even with its last little itty bitty bit of life, it never ever regretted what it had done even once. So make sure to smile for me too, okay? Holy fuck! We're 15 minutes and I'm still reading. You could have been a meteorite instead. Is there any particular reason why I'm seeing all of this? I'm seeing stuff that I wasn't even there for. Okay, I get the symbolism of overbearing parents. Hehehehe. This is funny. Hey, don't you even know who your real ally is? Don't you? Don't you? Who? Hey, haven't you been having fun? Haven't you? No, I've been fucking reading. So you're like me. Why else would you keep playing? You're right. Pulse hypno. No. No. Do I get to fight it? No. Oh, finally. Oh, that's level 100. Alright. I can't bitch and whine about fighting and then immediately click Destiny Bond and go home. Alright, so this world should fall apart now, right? Sarah is split into Bandit and the Feds or something? Who the fuck are these people? I don't know what that is. If this is what it's like to die, I don't mind. I'm happy. I was finally able to be of use to my master, and that feeling is my own. My own. No matter how intensely I may feel it, even I know the truth. All of my desire for him is just a reflection of his own longing for her, and neither of us could ever realize it. After all, a human marrying a Pokemon? How gosh, unthinkable. These aren't the Dark Ages anymore. I'm not stupid, just a mess. And even if I put all those thoughts and squares out of my head, I know they would all come rushing back to the moment I saw him again. Is that just how crushes are? Or is it just part of my fate to only have his feelings? I suppose I'll never find out. Not anymore. Oh, Amaria jumping. Okay. Cow getting pushed. How much longer do you think we have to stay out here? As long as a rope. What? How long is a rope? As long as it needs to be. Huh? I was tired. Blake, everything that comes out Blake's mouth is dumb as hell. All of it. Stop making excuses. I didn't mean to ruin anything. If you're really tired, then go to sleep. Here in the snow? No, in the luxury down bed we got. Yes, out here. Dad won't be mad after this, right? He will if you keep fucking asking things like that. But I'm so cold. Yes, that's the kind of the point. I want to go inside. Stop complaining. It's your fault we're in this situation in the first place. I'm sorry. No, you're not. I am. You're sounding like him. Better him than you. Oh, and we're at the beginning. I thought I saw shade there. Damn it. Do you have to do this again? I hope not. Yeah. Ame getting decapitated by that Hydreigon on sight. Zell splitting back into 3 different people. Titania killing Taka. Enough. Oh, thank fucking God. How do you do, Belle? It's been a fair few moments since our last visit, hasn't it? But let us not linger on this. I fear you have dallied here for far too long as is. Though I do not fault you for it, this is my home rather than yours, so I will handle this place from here. Please. The way forward is yours alone. Bet. Ugh. Unbelievable. And miss everything. Look who it is once again. Are you yourself, Belle? Please don't be alarmed. It is only me. I recognize this is somewhat unfortunate visage for you to return to, so allow me. Oh, it's this asshole. Perhaps you will remember me better this way. If you would be so kind, please pay no mind to my appearance before. It was one of my more, shall we say, esoteric headpieces. Perhaps I can explain in time, but for now, Miss Vauquelin, have you seen? Not all is lost after all. Not for good. Yeah, I see that, but too much has been. We aren't doing so well, you see. This requires some damage control. Nurse Rejoimus is on the case. Talk about, like, mood whiplash. Isn't, like, everyone basically dead besides me? Like, what the fuck happened here? I don't promise to have a medical qualifications, but I do promise to help as best I can. A male nurse, Joy? Why, what's wrong with male nurses? You're just hating. Who ever heard of that? Now listen, my dear, we don't have to discriminate here in the healthcare industry. Besides, no one heard of anything until it was invented. So let us not be too quick to dismiss new developments. The new development has to dismiss themselves. I should have known. This is the only way things go. You certainly can choose to believe that if you are happier doing so, but I suspect you are not. Of course I'm not. No one would be happy knowing that they'll lose everything sooner or later. At least this way we don't get hurt. Au contraire, you are hurt all the same. You're only taking on that pain now as opposed to later. And with no guarantee when or where later might arrive, you bear an awful lot of wounds in the meantime. Is that truly worth it, I wonder? And what about you? Aren't you upset over losing her? Over both of them? Of course I am. But for the better or worse, I am a veteran when it comes to losing hers. One might say I've been bearing an awful lot of wounds through some mean times. Another might say we very often tell others the advice we ourselves need to hear. And yet another might say that it is better to focus on those who we still have. For instance, saving the girl was rather heroic of you. This pity doesn't suit your triumph. What triumph? I couldn't stop them. Any of them. What's broken can't be fixed. Clearly it can't be replaced either. There's no going back. And yet Belle has come. Who knows if another yet might. But I believe we are being rude to our new arrival. Belle must be quite confused by now. I will explain. I had been here and there before Luna informed me she had just been contacted. She told me that a friend had summoned her to this place. I thought it curious, so I offered to escort her. This is how we came to be here. Well, how is it? It's an adventure. An elevator with cut cable frosting and sprinkles of glass all over it. I believe I'll wait for supper. Indeed, one would need to be mad to climb down through this. So I take it you're going immediately? I just might. Gardevoir. Luna, too. What are you doing here? How do you do, mother? And what is that? And that means the person must be based on the strange hat, Radimus and Van Hanen, to be precise. My hat resents your words, but I, on the other hand, am honored to make your acquaintance. I've heard much about you, madam. Likewise. Luna, dear, are you unwell? Are you crying? I am perfectly fine. There's no need to worry about me. I'm just very happy. I'm happy that you both are back. Right. So, Miss Vauquelin, what brings you to these remote parts? Parenting. Well, it seems you've come to the right place. I didn't mean... I suppose so. And now we finally have the whole family together. What a wonderful but shocking turn of events. Miss Vauquelin, would I be right in deducing that this magnificent Gardevoir was the one who directed you to this place? What? Preposterous. You would? The slander. Gardevoir, you were the one who arranged the rendezvous. Why? The audacity to imply such a thing. I could faint on the very spot. Gardevoir, la la la, fainting over here. Thank you, truly. Madam, I need to find my son. Sorry if I'm reading this very fast. There's just so much of it, and there's so much of it. We're 25 minutes in, I've done nothing but read. And he should be here. We shall. Do you not think it wise to go together? I know better than to count on others staying. Mother, and even if it be unwise, do you think it kind? Fine, I understand. I'll go with you all. Fantastic. Sarah joined the party. Although I do not wish to be an inconvenience, I very much appreciate it. What have I gotten myself into now? Something messy. Something wonderful. At least take me out of the dinner before that. Though I suppose you might have a certain amount of charm were it not for the goofy hat. Now you listen here. I may have set you two up, but don't forget that master belongs to me. Madam, I assure you, were it not for the goofy hats, I would have nothing at all. You don't say. That I suppose you gotta step over me after all. Mother, please do not say things like that. I know very well how much love. Oh my god, guys, can we move this along? Like, fuck. Can I have it in favor? Appreciate it, wish we can. Aren't we losing sight of the situation here? Yeah. We're only working together. It's not like we're all about to be a happy little family forever or something. That might depend on who you ask. And speaking of working together, just what exactly are you all doing up here? Parenting. I've received a summons to this place from my dear friend Shade. Of course, I simply had to answer it. We were just assessing the viability of the glass pit of death you see before you as an entrance. Glass pit of death. Sounds like it's up about my speed. That's not even all the glass down there. There's ice too. Goodness, you can tell from such a height. Oh please, who do you think I am? More importantly, it hasn't melted yet. Whatever happened here happened recently. The plot thickens. It seems we're even less alone than we thought. If we may be of some service to whomever is responsible for this, let us make haste. I'm sure there must be a less destructively created entrance. Now let's scout out and find that. Right. We can do it. Or my name isn't Ash Ketchum. Who? But master, your name isn't Ash Ketchum. And even that can't stop us. Come, let us be off. We found an elevator for open use in the building nearby, and so we made our way through the factory with little difficulty. I presume thanks in part to you, Belle. Why didn't you just say this? Why did I have to watch that whole fucking cutscene? God. And soon we arrived in this room where we saw... You know what time it's for. Lights, camera, and drama. Quickly, give them to Volcarona. Belle handed over the sapphire bracelets. Well, we should have guessed it was you. Excellent work, Volcarona. Thank you. I suspect this is not quite the Belle we know. Bennett. Oh, for mother. Oh, why did you have to come here too? For you, obvious. Your hair. It looks better. I'm aware, mother. Thank you. Now please go. I don't wish for you to get dragged into this. You should have thought of that before you went and joined up with a terrorist organization. Firstly, they're more of a religious organization than a terrorist one. Secondly, I don't approve of everything they do. I'm just doing a few jobs for them until I pay my dues. You'll be paying your dues for a while when you're out of here. Come on, you're grounded for the next 45 years. Make it 50. I'm not coming home. You can't treat me like a child forever, mother. This guy sounds like the worst kind of incel ever. You can't treat me like a child, mother. I'm gonna join a terrorist organization and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Zero, what are the lights doing? It's just a momentary dip in power. I don't think it's anything to worry about. You may not be a child, but are your actions truly becoming of an adult? My actions? I'm sorry, I cannot for a second take you seriously with that ridiculous mask on. I told him it was awful. Not all hats are created equal, but that doesn't mean they deserve any less respect. Mother, how do you manage to make every new boyfriend weirder than the last? Don't get the wrong idea here. Besides, you should already know that master is vigorously taken. Do you have to phrase it like that? Can we focus? Fuck. Like, damn. Not long enough, if you ask me. I don't fault you for feeling that way. Please understand I am no longer the same person you once knew. I would much rather everyone let the past go, but I understand that won't be possible. Especially for you, Luna. I beg your pardon. I offer my sincerest apologies for how I acted before, but you need not accept them. There would be a little point in doing so anyway. I disrespected you by treating you as an object before a person. No, you were treating her as a person. She just didn't like you. Like, you didn't disrespect her. You were fine. You were just, friend zoned, and that's okay. There's no excuse for this. Zero's the pulse doing too much power or something. The energy readings appear to be within acceptable levels. The stupid thing just keeps power cycling for some reason. But it doesn't seem to have interrupted its hypnosis, so please don't worry. We'll continue to analyze it, so don't hesitate if you want us to use Bell to grind them into dust. That man seems mildly unwell. Zero, we only need to subdue them, not do anything drastic. Subdue them, huh? Okay, Bell, would you be so kind? Zero, that's how it is. You have Bell hypnotized, and that hideous pulse back there is the source. We must defeat Bell in order to free her. They will rise to seize Bell as their defensive line, given that she is the best at all of us at some point, but not all of us together. Wait, Master, there was something you wished to do, was there not? Please allow me to begin. Luna, please be silent. You claim to have changed and you have chosen your side. If you're genuine in your prior assertions, then do what it is you set out to do for yourself now. You mean that if I truly respect you as a person, I need not take pity or spare you as an enemy? It was never my intention for it to come to this, but so be it. I will cut the ties myself. Bell, defeat Luna. So this is it. But why didn't all three of you battle it at one time? There's no way I would have won that. But okay. There's no standing up to us anymore. With Bell on our side, we might as well be invincible. Aw. Are you sure? Are you so sure about that? After all, my only role here is to soften Bell up enough for my parents to overcome. We will triumph as a family, if you will. Don't worry, dear Luna. Even through Bell, there's no way we'll lose to those creeps. You will actually get your ass handed to you by me. I suppose it's our turn after all. Miss Vauclin, may I have the honor of this battle? Last time a man asked me that, he left the arena crying. That's a risk I'm interested in taking right now. Then let's hope you can satisfy it. Seriously, Mother? I'm going to be sick here, and this situation is stacked. Bell, use these. Bell will restore us. And Zero, please actually do something already. That's your cue, Bell. Go get them. Just what is that trainer made of? Providence, I suspect. I see, so in the end, it still hasn't been enough. Bell performs even better than I expected. Perhaps I underestimated that woman, and it's all thanks to my pulse. Zero, do not forget that I was the one who did the work. But it is okay, you helped a lot too. And just what part of this are you proud of? None of this was necessary. You could have just put them to sleep from the start. Well, this was helpful to test. Don't speak. The only thing that's been tested is your willingness to indulge. I'm sorry, I do not understand. You've just been enjoying puppeting Bell around as an outlet for your frustration with them. Nothing is gained by battling now. We'll just put them to rest anyway. But I said to actually do something, not to waste time and jeopardize the Pulse's security in a 1v2 scenario. I'll take responsibility for the battle with Luna, but this fight served no other purpose than to stroke your own ego. I just wanted to make sure Bell was fully under control. You wanted to feel that control. What are they talking about, dude? What? You were just on his side. Now you switching on him. Like, shut up. Fucking idiot. God, this kid is so fucking stupid. Somebody please shoot this kid. Why are we having good characters die and this dumbass bug nonsense over here is still alive? Just shoot him in the head and let's move on. I assume because you've lacked autonomy over your own body for so long. Am I wrong? And I read your file. You were just a grunt before joining with those girls, correct? Not an effective one either. They were your only chance to stand out, which is why you cling to them even now. The kind of behavior you demonstrated today exemplifies your incompetence. You let your emotions come in the way of your outcome. Until you learn to set ambitions aside and truly focus on yourself and your goals, you will never change. Did that missionary teach you that? No, Mother. That man has done little more for me than place me in the footsteps my feet are not fit to fill. Even now, I understand that I cannot hope to fully live up to the title of Elite Four. I'm realizing this. I learned to step back and take a more serious approach to self-improvement. I believe the results should speak for themselves. The results don't speak louder than you're still sitting on the wrong side of the coin. Is it wrong to return one's debts? The end of a means does not make its meanings end. Holy shit, dude. We are 34 minutes into this and I've done nothing but read. Are you sure you're not running from your own choices? Zero, this has dragged on for far too long already. If you truly want to make yourself useful, put them all to sleep already so we can move on. Got it. You will all be out of our way for good now. You won't. Gardevoir, you're already injured from the fight. There's no need to push yourself further. They would put Master to sleep, toss him aside and never let him wake up again. Maybe dispose of him outright after that. After what he did, I'll never ever let that happen. What is she doing? As you may know, Gardevoir are fiercely loyal to their trainers. It is said that they will do anything in their power to protect their trainer, even if it costs them their own life. Gardevoir, oh, she's gonna make a black hole. Don't try to stop me. This is what I need to do. For you. Rather than doing something dramatic, though I know you're such a fan of that. Let us have faith in the world and our companions. Who is left? Who can stop Bell? Who won't just be put to sleep? Gardevoir, please. No, this is the only way. I'll destroy that machine altogether. This is my purpose. This is not your... Yes, it is. To make sure you lived on. Live on all those years ago. This is what she asked me to do. She? No harm will come to your master, Gardevoir. You have my word. You think we can believe you after everything? He will sleep and nothing more. When it is over, he will wake. I do not wish to see you hurt either. Liar. After what you've done to Luna and Bell and what Team Meteor intends to do after this, you want to make allowances now? I'll never believe that. This energy. In the most dire of circumstances, it is said that Gardevoir can use all of its power to go so far as to even creating a small black hole. That's right. No matter how strong that pulse may be, I can erase it altogether. Zero. I can set this right, and I will. Let Kane go. Seize her before it's too late. On it. Master. Whatever happens, please remember, I will always love you more than she and anyone else ever could. Zero. I've got it. Are we too late? Her energy is spiraling out of control. Everyone, get out of here. What about Bell and the others? There's no time. Volcarona, go already. If you have ever walked into a class late, then you will know what it is like. Y'all know what a black hole does, right? There's no get out of here. Y'all about to get sucked in. The world is dead. Head turns, eyes peels. You think of 1,000 things that they did not, but feel them all the same. In that moment, you are the sole stars in the sky, and they are trying to sleep. Expectation and anxiety are frequent guests at an otherwise unplanned tea party. And while their sugar sits untouched, the sun is setting far too slowly. Never soon enough. It'll be time for them to go along their way. They will retire for the evening, home to their wives, to their children, children who grow tired, children who go asleep. But still you must peel their eyes. There comes a time in every child's life where they must lay down their teaspoon, pinch the corners of a fabric, and pull the tablecloth right away. Enough, she says, and follows the light out. When there is only one path, there is only one way to go. And when in darkness the path cannot be seen at all, then you are free. For now the time... Holy fuck! Can we please move on? There is so much dialogue. Farewell, mother. Farewell, father. It has been like a dream. Damn. And it's still going. It's still going. No. Why? Why did control right? Incompetence. This is always how it is. This is always how it was. Best is not good enough. Best is not good enough. I told you why, Zero. What do we do? What to do? Eve, tell me what we should do. Report back to Labradora. Lynn will want to know what's happened. I'll take the bracelets and finish from here. That's right. As long as we have the sapphire bracelets, it's okay. She won't be mad. Will she? Go. Yes. Gardevoir. I'm sorry it had to come to this. Mother, are all of you alright? Now this, and then this dude makes a crazy ass heel turn. Please, dude, no way. He went from being the evil bad motherfucker to being a bitch. Never better. Good. And Luna? Where is Luna? She was pulled in. What the fuck do you think? Do you know what happened to Luna? Luna stepped into that black hole on her own. Is this the end you hope to achieve? Shut up. I don't want to hear it from someone who couldn't even control his own Pokemon. Then from what would you prefer to hear it? Is this the only person you listen to? Don't kid me. He and I used to use each other, nothing more. I have no respect for his belief or his goals. But you enact them all the same. What little alternative. But now that you mention it, I can disappear from here. They will conclude I was lost in the damage. I can break free of this now. Why did it cost Luna? And Gardevoir? Thank you. Mother, you may rest assured I will not meddle with this group again. You're still grounded. What the fuck? What does this have to do? The worst has already happened. That's fine. I'm still not coming home. I need to destroy the surveillance village here. And what about your cohort? He will make a report, correct? I'm a fool. I have to stop him immediately. Excuse me. Oh, you're awake now. I'm glad you're safe. Miss Belrose, I am deeply sorry for what had happened. I have heard that these once belonged to your family. Please take them. I don't understand. There's no time. I have to hurry. Maybe I could help you. Your confusion is apparent. Listen, it's because of me that you lost your position in a member of Elite 4. Elise created a false notice of termination, then hypnotized you into handwrite a letter of resignation, and then I took over your spot. I'm truly sorry for what had happened, but right now I must go. Does that mean I can't help? You're a deeply concerning person. Let me put it more simply. I've beaten your enemy, and there's no reason for you to help me. I think there is. Dude, holy fuck. Please, just shut the fuck up. Do people have to be defined by their flaws and mistakes? Even if we're not defined by them, we cannot just ignore them. I understand that you must have done some bad things, but I also understand that you're doing your best to change. If I can be of any help, I would like to. You should just like her. I have 2 sisters and they aren't particularly spotless either. Nobody is. Still, I've learned in the other to survive, we have to work together no matter what. Fine, do whatever you want. That somewhat disheveled man in black currently going on from here to Labrador. Can you catch him? If we can change the weather, my Pokemon should be able to outspeed anyone. I'll do it. Then I'll do... she's a Sun Team user. Then I'll destroy the security footage here and meet up with you. And I'll see if I can bring some food. Despite our sisters, you must be starving after sleeping for so long. We can work out the details with the Elite Four then, okay? That sounds wonderful. Deal. Let's go quickly. So much for a happy little family. Luna, Gardevoir, Gain, and Belle. Everyone always disappears. Let's not make a bad situation worse by exerting these extremes. Unbelievable. And here we are. I don't know by what means Madness Shade pulled you back into this world, but it appears to your business that you are not yet ready to quit. It may be bold, but how was it your end that you managed to return? Luna herself showed you the way. Luna did. Then it seems that there are still miracles that defy our understanding. Will you still hold your wounds close, Ms. Vauquelin? I don't know what to count on anymore. Maybe nothing. Now you're getting it. Let us presume the hope she will be back one day. After all, you never know who strolled through the door next. Everyone is always coming and going. And coming right back. Oh my god, I'm starting to get a headache from reading all this. Well, you made it back. Not that I doubted Nostra or anything. Where did these kids come from? Oh my god, are you okay? What happened? I'm sorry. These cracks all over your skin. Do you need help? My skin? Am I getting wrinkles again? No, not wrinkles. Cracks. See all over here. I don't. Don't worry about it. She always seems to think other things, other shit. It's always geez. But really, what are you doing here? This isn't a place for children. If this was a place for children, then where would we be here? Oh my god, I am kidding. Oh my god, it's been 40 minutes of just straight fucking reading dialogue. Wait, don't tell me you're there. Yeah, I don't really know how I would have come to the conclusion having just met you all. It is so very, very alright. This is the worst part of the game. Yeah. If you would have asked me what I would have rated the game, I would have been like a strong 8. I would rate it a 5 just because of this right here. This shit is really bad. I can't believe after like finishing this game, they never came back to this and was like, this is way too much fucking dialogue. We need to cut this down. But they just didn't. This shit is awful. Holy fuck, dude. God, I remember being pissed about this the first time, and it's awful. You've both gotten so big. When I last saw you, you were just this tiny. And if anyone should be sorry to keep someone waiting, it's me. You both deserve so much more. It's all right. Nostra says that this is the only way that could have happened. I don't know that it is. So you still got it. That's a relief. Of course I do. We would never willingly let go of something you ever gave us. And that Cleffa too. His name Nomos. Nomos, hello. It's nice to meet. Hi. Hello. No. Let's just speed this up. They're not even saying anything I give a shit about. It's not as simple as a story, but it will clearly as I can. Mistakes, lessons, and some might even be very well educated indeed. During one, such as a certain person helped me to understand that particular objects could be very dangerous in that group's possession. So I did what I had to and stole those particular objects. In order to disguise their origins, I asked a close friend to fashion each of them into jewelry. Jewelry was a passion of his black. Okay. Media tried to recover them. Caroline and Monty were the first. With two gem leaders together, I felt certain they would be safe. They chose the sapphire key to match their eldest daughter's name. Next was Mr. Molinar. He chose the ring for his engagement. And the last one I entrusted to the beauty who showed me the light. That was your mother. And so I reinvented myself with a new name, a new personality, and a new history. But I hope you'll forgive me for deceiving you. My wealth has never come from my success as a chess player. It came from the sales of those keys and a few extra digits take it from Meteor's coffers. I always hope to be able to fulfill your mother's dream of living in a castle. That's so cool. I do not defend thievery, but I dare say it was better to use the money that they would have used for evil. And for a time, she was happy. Okay, so I thought it would have all ended easily, but it turns out happily ever. By the way, if you guys want to, feel free to leave like a TLDR version in the chat, because like my brain turned off. I am just like on the motions at this point. I turned my brain off. But it turns out happy ever after just means the next story hasn't started yet. Team Meteor learned from what I had done and who I was with the keys, and so it has begun anew. Your mother was a walking miracle, and for better or for worse, people often outlive. Yes, 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 yes. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. Look how much of this there is, and more characters are getting introduced. Do you guys see? This shit is dumb. Like, oh my god. I'm sorry. I hate to skip dialogue because I want to know what's going on. I know who those characters are. Those are the other two halves of Zell. But I just can't sit there and read like this horribly structured scene. This shit is terrible. It's bad. It's not even kind of good. It is so bad. Like, did you see how much I skipped after how much I read? We're 45 minutes in before I pressed the skip button. I would have been here for like an hour and 20 minutes reading all of that. It's so much. It is so shit too. It's so bad. None of it is good. Oh my god, bro. I'm out of here, dude. I'll see you guys next time. Fuck, man.